Hey yoga and fitness friends, thanks for joining me on the mat today. I'm Vicky with UPLIFT Yoga and Fitness, and today I have yoga and pranayama for stress relief. So this is a little shorter practice where we get some movement in, open up, release some tension in the body, and then focus on pranayama or breath work. Today's pranayama is lion's breath, which we'll do at the end. We'll do the yoga first, but before we start, if you're using essential oils with me today, I'm using Gratitude from Young Living. And I chose Gratitude because when you're feeling stress, finding something to be grateful for can help relieve some of that stress. So a little bit of gratitude goes a long way, both in essential oils and life. So I take a quick dab, rub it in the hands. Deep inhale, and we are ready to go. So if you're curious about gratitude, there's a link below. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel. That helps allow me to continue to bring these yoga classes to you. And when we get to the end of the video, if you like this class, I appreciate you giving it a thumbs up. All right. If you have a strap or a strap-like object, a belt or a scarf or something of that nature, you may find it useful in one of our stretches, but it is completely optional. All right, with that, meet me in child's pose. So, hands and knees, the knees are wide, the feet come together to touch, the sit bones come down to the heels. The arms walk forward for extended child's pose, the forehead coming down to the mat. Trying to release and find some softness here. If you are feeling stressed, this pose and just feeling the pressure along the forehead can help just on its own to relieve some stress. Begin to focus on the breath here. Just noticing as it is at this present moment as we begin to center in this space, center into this frame of mind. Begin to increase the length of your inhales here to a count of 4 or 5, matching the exhales to that same count. On the inhale, feel the belly, the low ribs, take the energy to the base of the throat. And as you exhale, the energy goes back down as you deflate the balloon. Taking one more deep breath here. On your next inhale, we will come up into table and carry the heart forward into sort of modified upward facing dog. The tops of the legs are down, but the heart is lifting up. Exhaling, taking it back, child's pose. Inhaling, unfurling, opening the heart. Again, exhaling, back. Inhaling forward. Once more, exhale back. Inhale forward. Pause here. Just bend your right elbow. Look towards that elbow. Then bend the left. Look towards that left elbow. Bring it back to center. Take it to tabletop. And then from here, just onto the heels, coming into a kneel. If this isn't comfortable on your knees for any reason, you can come to a standard seated position. We just got some arm stretches here. So to begin, some tricep stretches. So just take that left arm, reach it up high, bend the elbow, take the right hand to the top of that elbow. Noticing the stretch here in that left tricep. You can also take a baby side bend here. Lean the head back as the chest comes forward. So from here, if you've got a strap, you can take that strap and try Gomukhasana. The strap coming into the left hand, the right arm reaching behind to grasp. The other option without the strap is that the hands can come to the back here. Head still presses back as the chest presses forward. And slowly release. Take the shoulders up, back, and down a couple times. And we'll move to the other side. Right arm up, bend that elbow, left hand to that elbow. Tricep stretch. Maybe that baby side bend. Coming back up and finding that option for Gomukhasana, cow face pose, whatever works for you, with the strap, without the strap, or just staying in that tricep stretch. Again, the chest pressing forward, the head leaning back. Using that smooth, even breath. And slowly release. All right, so the strap can go out of the way here as we come to one more stretch for the shoulders. Taking that left arm across the body, the right coming up just behind the elbow there, not pressing onto the elbow. Using the shoulder stretches to help release, stretch, and stress and tension from the shoulders. And release, take the right arm across the body, the left arm coming behind that elbow. So gently pull the right arm towards the left shoulder. And release. Take the shoulders back and down once more. All right, now let's come down to our backs here. Just as we released some stress and tension from our shoulders, we will do the same for our hips, as our hips and shoulders tend to be quite connected in this area. Start with the right foot to the mat, so the knee is bent. The left ankle comes to the top of that right knee, so you're in a figure 4 pose. Right knee comes towards the chest. The hands can either come under that thigh or all the way through to the shin of that right leg. Flexing through both feet here. One more deep breath. Release the hands. Take the right foot to the mat. Left leg crosses all the way over. Tee out the arms. Let the knees fall to the right side. We're finding a twisted root stretch. If this is too intense of a twist, you can uncross the legs and find a simple supine twist. Gaze towards the ceiling or looking out at that left arm. And release back to center. Uncross the legs, left foot to the mat, right leg comes to the right ankle, comes to that left knee. Left knee draws in towards the chest, the arms either to the under part of the thigh or all the way through to the shin, flexing through both feet. Release the hands, let that left foot touch down. Right leg crosses all the way over. Tee out the arms, knees fall down to the left. Once again, uncrossing the legs if you need less intensity here. And looking upwards or towards that right arm. And release the legs back to center. Uncross the right. From here, just take the knees over to one side and slowly make your way up to your knees. And here we will practice our lion's breath. So for lion's breath, it's going to help lengthen your spinal cord, improve your circulation, especially to the face. It helps to relieve tension from the diaphragm, and it also helps to relieve frustration and stress. So, finding lion's breath. Now this does, I promise, it's not that weird, but you probably don't want to do it in front of a group of people, unless you're all doing it. It can be a little strange. The toes touch behind you. The knees are a little bit wide, making room for the hands, which come down to the mat with the fingers pointing inward, okay? So the hands are a bit in front of the knees, but your hands are externally rotating so the fingers point towards the knees. Lengthen through the spine here so the hips start to sink just a little. We'll take a deep inhale. As you exhale, the tongue sticks out, the mouth opens wide, and you look upward. And then inhaling naturally. So we'll do that 5 more times. Deep inhale, open, inhale naturally. Exhale. Again. 2 more times. Exhale. Last one. Then release back down to your heels if you need to. Make some movement in the wrists a little to help release from that posture. Certainly do so. And then just come either down to a low kneel or a seated position as we start to close our practice today. Bring the hands to the chest or fold it in your lap here. Lengthen through the spine, let the shoulder blades slide down the back. And just notice the effects of that. Yoga and pranayama. Releasing stress and tension from the shoulders. Releasing stress and tension from the hips. And using lion's breath to further relieve any stress and tension in the body. And now any remnants of stress continuing to evaporate from the body and the mind. Bring the hands to your heart center, the chin to your chest as a symbol of gratitude towards yourself today for taking time for yoga and pranayama to help relieve any stress. Take this lighter and stress less feeling off your mat into the rest of your day. I offer you peace, love, and gratitude. Namaste.